Coming up next, Weeknight with Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. From the gorgeous YouTube Dog Show, and yes, we have so many beds here. Why did I say that? I don't know. It's Weeknight with Muller. Tonight, a conversation about beds and another story from Tori's Gaming Spot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a man who is going to talk about beds tonight. He is the one and only Mr. Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Muller. What's up? Alright, the theme song was composed by Dr. Meadows Piano, of course, and Tori's Gaming Spot is Weeknight Update Storyteller. And they are two of our Shoutout Spotlight winners tonight, along with Eva Emily, Dragon Ball, and Hasbro Top in 2004. Hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon. Pierre Kelly, GD Cube, YouTube, aka GD Cube, Alex Case, Toon Zone, Candy Bar Tunes, Wild Quality, Vigilant Media, Lower Core, Riders Chris Small Toon, Talk to Week, We Do Not Attack, Talk to Week, Be Upset, Small to Week, Be Active, and Take a Train, Rail Fan. Please check all of those people out. Now, before we go any further, I have a question that I want to ask you folks. What's up? What's up with beds? They make sleeping fun. If you are watching this show from the comfort of your own bed, then you are already snoozing. Hey, it's time to clean your bed sheets. Dermatologists say that Americans wash bed sheets every 24 days. And that can only mean one thing. More people are having sex right now. Tempur-Pedic, you have to leave. Someone reviewed the new Active Breeze Smart Bed from Tempur-Pedic recently and told everyone that someone reviewed the new Active Breeze Smart Bed from Tempur-Pedic recently, and that person also told everyone that it's not for people who have joint pain. Do you know who else won't try it? People who want sex 9 times a day. That last joke made my head spin. Let's stop the head spinning and enjoy tonight's top 8 list. MP, Pink Cat, let's go! You got it, boss. Tonight's category, top 8 things that beds dream about. Number 8, the moon. Number 7, the stars. Number 6, this show. Number 5, the pillows. Number 4, space. Number 3, music. Number 2, elephants. And number 1, an award. An award? An award for what? I don't know, but that's on the list. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? I have no idea. Thank you, boys. Thanks a lot. You know what, hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Ellen Roll for Late Night, hashtag Ellen Roll for Adultsome, hashtag Spread Love Around, and hashtag Autism is Awesome. Get those hashtags on social media, please. And while you're at it, like this thing, subscribe to the bell, share with the comment section down below. Whoever do, please do not go anywhere. We will be right back with the in-between monologue, Toy Story, a moment for everyone, talking time, random advice, and this week's Count of the Week question. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update. Now here it is, your bomb of the night.
Sometimes don't you just wish you could be 2 places at once? Ugh.
There are 57 kinds of ketchup. Millions of stars shining bright. There's 1,000 ways to lose your mind, but there's only one Nick at Night.
If you have a house on Park Place, you don't need to worry about what it'll cost to carpet it. But most of us live over here in Baltic or Vermont, and we don't always have the ready cash. That's why Empire has such a super credit plan. Anyone who needs new carpeting shouldn't have to wait just because money is short. So our plan gives you 60 days to make an installment payment. 60 days. So go to your phone, go directly to your phone, do not pass go, and call Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Are you in on it? To find better travel deals, use Cheap Ticket's advanced fare search technology. Go to travel.cheaptickets.com for even lower prices on cars, cruises, and vacation packages. Or call now. Why just save on airfares? Now find the lowest hotel prices. 110% guaranteed. Cheap Tickets, the best kept secret in travel.
Welcome back to the one and only Weeknight update. Tori's Gaming Spot will have another story ready for us in a few moments. But first, it's time once again for the in-between monologue. Beds have been around for 77,000 years, and the earliest beds were actually grass mats. It's a good thing that we're not using grass mats anymore. They're very scratchy. Wait, the oldest bed was found in South Africa, and it was made out of stacked reeds and leaves. They're good at keeping the insects away, but they're also good at making everyone itch all night long. Fun fact, in medieval England, only wealthy people had mattresses that came with heavy curtains and frames. Everyone else had to sleep on really hard concrete, and it was painful. Although waterbeds have been in the stores since 1971, the first waterbed was invented in Persia back in 3600 BC. Of course, those waterbeds made everyone want to use the bathroom, but indoor plumbing didn't exist until around 1776. And finally, a comfortable mattress should allow you to fall asleep within 10 to 15 minutes. That means that you'll probably miss the rest of this episode. Now, folks, it's time once again for Tori's story. Tori, take it away.
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about beds. And here's the story. The big bed is a humorous picture book about a girl who doesn't want to sleep in her little bed. So she presents her dad with his own bed, a camping cot, in order to move herself into her parents' big bed in his place. A twist on the classic parental struggle of not letting kids to sleep in their bed. The end. That's the story about beds. So stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys.
Thank you very much, Toy. That was an excellent story. I guess you can call that a bedtime story. Get it? All right, let's have a moment for everyone, huh? So we're talking about beds right now. And I know that some of you are watching this show in bed right now. Now, because of that, I have a question for you. Now, do you know how your parents felt when they were watching late night legends like Johnny Carson, David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, and Craig Kilborn in bed? Do you know how they felt when they were watching Spike Ferguson and Craig Ferguson in bed? Yeah, they watched the late night legends in bed when they were your age. And now you're watching me in bed. You see how quickly time has flown by? The world may be different in many ways, but it's also the same. Pretty soon this show will be on a real TV network. And you can watch the TV version of this show and whatever else will follow it in bed as well. Wait, why wait until then to start watching this show with your family? Here's an idea. You call your parents, right, and the rest of your family, and tell them to watch this show with you in bed. Now, you can all be in the same bed together, and you can watch this show. Wouldn't that be fun? Think about it. Now, let's move on with the rest of the show. It's talking time, folks. Let's go. Now listen to this, folks. Apparently, the average American changes bed sheets every 24 days. That's right. That means that most of the adults in the USA are sleeping on bed sheets that haven't been washed in 3 weeks. Of course, 24% of adults in the UK admit that they only wash their bed sheets every 3 to 4 weeks. Now, should we be shocked? Absolutely. Should we be concerned? Absolutely. Of course. Dermatologist Shanza on Wall said this about how often you should change your bed sheets. Yeah, Dr. on Wall said that you should change your bed sheets once a week. And this is why. If someone is not very sweaty and does not have allergies, every 1 to 2 weeks can be reasonable. But weekly washing is the cleaner and more skin-friendly routine because sheets collect sweat, body oils, dead skin, bacteria, and allergens over time. Wow! You feel, you know what's interesting? I think that we have learned something extremely important tonight. You need to write this down because you never know when someone will quiz you on how often you should change your bed sheets and things like that. Now, Tempur-Pedic might be on its last legs, literally. Let me explain why. Someone reviewed Tempur-Pedic's new Active Breeze Smart Bed, and the person gave it an 8 out of 10. That's very high, considering the fact that that person said that the bed is not ideal for the people who have joint pain. Now, of course, the Tempur-Pedic beds have the ability to make one side cooler than the other, and it also has the ability to make one side hotter than the other. But I'm starting to think that Tempur-Pedic is running out of steam, which is ironic considering the fact that Tempur-Pedic has been around for several years. And according to this article, the bed has been around since 2024. Wow. Just wow. It's just plain insane. And by the way, if you're wondering if Tempur-Pedic still has the foam-like mattress, and I gotta say this, duh. My goodness gracious. The articles are getting stranger and stranger all the time. How about some random advice for the world, huh? Never jump on the bed. You'll break your bed, your body, and in some shape or form, your house. Watching Weeknight update in bed is good. Watching paint dry in bed will bore you to sleep. It's never a good idea to build a bed out of rocks. Your back will be in pain forever. And finally, always make sure that your bed is clean. That was self-explanatory. Now, let's go over this week's Count of the Week question. And this week's Count of the Week question is, if a bear started eating chairs in front of you, then what would you say and what would you do? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Well, that's it for tonight, but I'll see you tomorrow. That's news. I'm out skis, 4x4.
There are 57 kinds of ketchup, millions of stars shining bright. There's 1,000 ways to lose your mind, but there's only one Nick at night.